Welcome to Victory Yay. Subscribe if you are new. Shout out to 3 people. The first person is DK Sports. He makes great NBA mixes. The second person is Abraham's King. He makes great NBA Live mobile videos. And the last person is Elite Plays. He makes great NBA Live mobile videos. So check them out and support them. I'll put their YouTube link in my description. So today, we are going to get the throwback 90s Toronto Raptors jerseys with the Raptor dinosaur on them. Purple. So to get these jerseys, you have to get the 102 overall Tracy Mcgrady monthly master and the 102 Vince Carter monthly master. So you need the Tracy Mcgrady and the Vince Carter, both at 102. So we're going to put in the tokens. This is what I care about the most. These jerseys. I got the Vancouver Grizzlies jerseys on one account. And now I'm going to get the Toronto Raptors jerseys right here. See, a hidden achievement unlocked. Milestone right here. Let's go. Let's go. The Hardwood Classic Raptors jersey. Just wait a little bit. Can't wait. Can't wait. Purple Hardwood Classic number 20 Toronto Raptors. Gives a little bit of boost. +2 dunk to your team. Very nice, a little bit of nice boost to help your team. It's for a street lineup. So we are going to play 3 games. Play 3 games in order to check out this monthly master card. So checking, putting in the street lineup, putting in my home jersey, and then my other jersey. So it looks nice right there. So we're going to play a couple games, some showdown games and arena games. So first game, we're in the Japanese anime arena. And you see those beautiful purple Toronto Raptors jerseys right here. And we're going to try to dunk a little bit. Vince Carter and Tracy Mcgrady, 102 are nice slam dunk right there. My opponent also has purple jerseys. The Phoenix Sun jerseys. Wow. Wow. Let's play some defense right there. And it's all, this video is all just show off those beautiful jerseys. The 90s. A lot of people like to wear bright colors. Vince Carter, one-hand slam. Vince Carter, one of the greatest dunkers in NBA history. I would say Vince Carter is even better than Michael Jordan at dunking the basketball. One time in the 2000 Olympics, he dunked over Frederick West from France. So Tracy Mcgrady drives in. His cousin, Tracy Mcgrady, also a great dunker right there. You see that slam dunk right there. So we're going to guard Derek Fisher. Guard J.R. Smith. Misses that shot. We got Ray for Austin. Skip to my Lou. Ray for Austin. I think he was also a Toronto Raptor player. And then Vince Carter right there. A slam dunk. Easy. Now the Toronto Raptors from Toronto, Canada. The lone team. The lone Canadian team. But a long time ago, there was also another Canadian team in Canada. The Vancouver Grizzlies. And I also got their jerseys. Something about these 90s jerseys just look awesome. Just look incredible. Right? Just look amazing. So when I looked at the NBA Live Mobile Forum and Reddit, I saw people got this jerseys. You had to get two 102s. This is quite a surprise. A hidden achievement. But we got them. We have Daryl Dawkins. Chocolate Thunder. What a nice dunk animation. A huge dunk animation right there. The Toronto Raptors. An amazing team. Really a fan favorite team. The only team from Canada right now, as the Vancouver Grizzlies move to Memphis, Tennessee. Now, Toronto Raptors, they were founded in 1995. In the same time, the Vancouver Grizzlies were also founded in 1995. So they are the two new expansion teams. So you think about it, it wasn't that long ago Toronto Raptors were a new team in the NBA. Now it feels like they've been there for a long time. But at the time, there were new teams coming into the NBA. So it came in 1995. And of course, 2019, it took them a long time, but they finally won their first NBA championship in 2019 when Kawhi Leonard led them to their first NBA championship. A little bit about the Toronto Raptors' history. Well, they came into the NBA in 1995. Their first draft pick, the Toronto Raptors selected Damian Stoudemire, a point guard out of Arizona. He was quite short. He was 5 feet 10 inches, Damian Stoudemire. And the general manager at the time, the Toronto Raptors, general manager was actually Isaiah Thomas. Detroit Pistons, Bad Boys legend. But he was the general manager at the time of the new Toronto Raptors team. And in 1995 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors were actually given the 7th pick in the draft by the NBA. And with the 7th pick in the draft, the Toronto Raptors selected Damian Stoudemire. A point guard, quite short, 5'10", from the University of Arizona Wildcats, a senior. So we're playing our second game. I'm still talking about Toronto Raptors history. Now, Vancouver Grizzlies, they had the 6th pick in that draft, the same 1995 NBA draft. And the Vancouver Grizzlies selected Brian Reeves from Oklahoma State. He was also a senior. So Damian Stoudemire was also a senior. Brian Reeves was also a senior. Back then in the 90s, the NBA liked to draft seniors. Now, you see that dinosaur. If you look very closely on the jerseys, it's quite small. But you see a dinosaur on the logo of their purple jerseys. And you also see a little bit of pinstripes, as Vince Carter drives in. Now, why do they have the dinosaur raptor on their jerseys? It is because, of course, because they're the Toronto Raptors. Their mascot is a raptor. Now, in 1995, why did Toronto pick the Raptors as their mascot, as their logo? It was because it was the early 90s, right? The early to mid 90s. And in 1993, Hollywood created a movie about dinosaurs, about raptors, called Jurassic Park. In 1993, it was directed by Steven Spielberg, a legendary Hollywood director. And he created Jurassic Park in 1993. So, in 1993, dinosaurs, because of that movie, dinosaurs and raptors and T-Rexes became very popular. And so, in 1993, wasn't that long, and then 2 years later, 1995, the Toronto Raptors selected a raptor as their logo, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Jurassic Park in 1993 made a lot of money. $1.3 billion at the box office. It was distributed. That film was distributed by Universal Pictures, and directed by the legendary Steven Spielberg, who's won many Oscars or Academy Awards for his directing. And stars Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, Richard Attenborough are some of the stars. Samuel Jackson, young Samuel Jackson, was in that movie. Even though he had a small part. Wayne Knight from Seinfeld. Newman from Seinfeld. And the music was by John Williams. So you can understand why at the time the Toronto, the city of Toronto and Canada selected that as their mascot. Today, of course, if Toronto was select a different time period today, they probably would not pick a raptor as their mascot. You know, this shows you how popular that Hollywood movie Jurassic Park was back then. Because I do not think Canada is known for the dinosaurs, or for the dinosaur bones. I don't think it's known for that. But you never know, there might be some dinosaur bones in like that paleontologists might find in Toronto. Or in Canada. It's a big country. Now Vancouver, they picked the Grizzlies, which is like a grizzly bear. Vancouver probably has lots of grizzly bears in Vancouver. Now let's talk about Tracy Mcgrady and Vince Carter. Something people might not know is that Tracy Mcgrady was actually drafted before Vince Carter. And they're both cousins. So Tracy McGrady was drafted in 1997 with the 9th overall pick. The Toronto Raptors selected him straight out of high school. And then Vince Carter, 1 year later, the Toronto Raptors selected him in the 1998 NBA draft with the 5th pick in the draft. And Carter played at the University of North Carolina Tar Heels, the same university that Michael Jordan went to. And so, Tracy McGrady, because he was from straight out of high school, it took longer for him to develop. And Vince Carter, since he played college, he immediately became a star in the NBA. And so, even though Vince Carter came to the Toronto Raptors later, he ended up becoming the star. And Tracy McGrady, he had a lot of great flashes of greatness. But Tracy McGrady was always overshadowed by his cousin, Vince Carter. Which is why when Tracy McGrady signed with the Orlando Magic, he became a star with the Orlando Magic when he signed there in 2000. But there's a lot of people that are saying, what if Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, what if they stayed together on the Toronto Raptors? How many championships would they have won? That's one of the greatest what ifs in NBA history. But the point is, you never know. Thank you for watching. Press like and check out those people that I shouted out. They make great videos.